Hey, folks, how's it going? My friend, it happened, right? It finally happened. After months of speculation, after months of a lot of back and forth, Pascal Siakam's trade finally happened. Pascal Siakam has been traded from Toronto and will be an Indiana Pacers player. The information comes from Shams Charania. The trade was confirmed this afternoon, and well, it's not a trade that surprises us, is it? Last night, Shams Charania released information that the two teams were in advanced talks about a deal, and he even said that the trade could be announced at any moment. And it was. The trade was officially announced this afternoon, so it's not a surprising trade. It's not like the Nwora trade to the Knicks that caught everyone off guard. No, this one was a trade expected today in the morning. I even posted a video commenting on the information that Charania gave. In fact, I apologize if I seem repetitive because much of what I said in the video I posted this morning, I'll repeat here. So I apologize if I seem repetitive. But as I was saying, it's not a surprising trade, but it's an impactful trade. It's an impactful trade. There were some other trade possibilities involving Siakam's name. There was a lot of talk about Dallas Mavericks' interest. A lot was also said about the Golden State Warriors' interest. Several San Francisco insiders even said that the Warriors were going to invest heavily in Siakam. But it turns out that the player will stay in the East and play in Indiana alongside Halliburton and will be coached by the great Rick Carlisle. The trade was as follows, talking about the agreement. Indiana will send Jordan Nwora, Bruce Brown, and 3 first-round picks to Toronto. 3 first-round picks. Toronto will send Pascal Siakam to Indiana, and the New Orleans Pelicans, indeed, the Pelicans will also participate in this trade and will send Kira Lewis to the Toronto Raptors. It hasn't been said yet what the Pelicans will get in this trade. What has been said is that the Pelicans will send Kira Lewis to Toronto. So that was the trade, right? Indiana's package is the one that Charania said had been offered. And my opinion about this Indiana package is the same as in the video from earlier. I think it's a very risky package. I think Indiana is risking a lot here because sending 3 first-round picks for a player who doesn't have a contract for the next season and who has already said he won't renew because he wants to test the market is a very big risk. For me, Indiana is risking a lot by sending this package to get Siakam. It's risking a lot. These are 3 first-round picks. I'm not even going into the merits of Bruce Brown and Jordan Nwora. What gets me here are the 3 first-round picks. Draft picks are more valued than ever. It is very important to have good draft capital. It is very important. And Indiana is giving up almost all of its draft capital to have a guy who, if he wants, can leave for free next offseason. So, for me, Indiana is taking a very, very risky move. I understand that Indiana, having a very promising young core, already having a franchise player, having a great coach already, I understand that Indiana is in a position where it can make such a bet. Because if it goes wrong, it can be fixed. But I wouldn't make this trade. Honestly, I wouldn't make this trade. I would try to bargain a little more. I would try to take out a few picks and maybe put a Jersey Walker in the mix to compensate for the lack of picks. I wouldn't send 3 first-round picks for Siakam. Never, especially with him not having a contract for next season. If it were Siakam with 2 more years of contract, then maybe I could send 3 first-round picks. Now, Siakam without a contract, able and willing to become a free agent, I wouldn't send it. I wouldn't send it. I think Siakam can indeed have a great impact on the court. He's a player who should improve Indiana's defense, which is one of the worst in the NBA. It might even be the worst defense. He's a guy who will probably have a very interesting collaboration with Halliburton, with Miles Turner, so he can and probably will have a positive impact on the court. But what gets me is that this impact may last only this season. It may only last this season, unless he has told the Indiana GM that he will renew. Something I don't think happened because he has said several times and several insiders have reported that he doesn't want to renew, that he wants to test the market. Unless he gave his word that he will renew, I think it's a very risky move, and I'll continue to think that Indiana was a loser here, okay? But that's it, folks. And about the Pelicans, I don't think there's even anything to comment on because I don't even know what the Pelicans will gain. I don't even know why the Pelicans got into this trade, to be honest. So about the Pelicans, there's nothing to talk about. But that's it, folks. The trade was closed. Siakam will play in Indiana, and I want to know from you the following. What did you think of the trade? Do you think Indiana did well to give up 3 first-round picks to have Siakam without a contract for next season? Comment here. I want to know. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, share, and send it to your friends. And that's it. See you later.